What's up guys and welcome to Meso Hendo Plays, my new Let's Play channel. Just a quick heads up before you start this video, this is a re-upload from my original channel which you can check out here if you want to. I'm currently in the process of moving all of the Let's Plays that I did on that channel over to this one, so apologies if the quality isn't quite up to scratch. I didn't start very well with these Let's Plays, but until I get the backlog caught up onto this new channel, any new Let's Plays will be uploaded on the old channel for now, so go check it out if you have time. With that being said, let's get to the video.
Harry! MJ! I got the serum! On my way back to Emily May!
How'd it go?
Really well. Things just got a little intense with Craven. He's somehow stronger than he looks, if you can believe that.
Hey, the important thing is that you're okay, and you got the serum. You did great, buddy. I'll start prepping the gear.
How'd it really go?
It was totally... I didn't want to worry Harry. Craven knows now that the suit malfunctions when it's within range of certain frequencies.
How bad is the malfunction?
Not pleasant, but I can handle it.
Well, I'm glad you're all right, but watch yourself out there too. Let me know how things go at the lab.
Absolutely. Talk soon.
Yeah, very interesting exchange there.
If you weren't a robot, you'd definitely be that. Counter off!
Hey, I've got some news on our mysterious bots.
Oh, interesting.
This third-party ping is coming from far away, like millions of miles.
Can I get back to you in a minute? Now I'm gonna be jumpy for at least the next 20 minutes. Hey, Yuri.
I
What?
checked out the old hospital that the Flame said he'd be at. It's guarded, but nothing we can't handle. You ready?
I still think it's a trap. We need a plan before we go in.
Sure. There's a rooftop near the hospital. We'll tuck there.
See you soon. Give it to me, Genki.
Hey, I've got some news on our mysterious bots. This third-party ping is coming from far away, like millions of miles far.
Like, from space? No, they must be scrambling their location or something.
Yeah. I think I can get to the source if you find just a few more. Whoever's doing this, I want to shake their hand.
Okay, friends, my feeds are blowing up about the commotion out in Jersey. A fire at the old zoo? A secret hunter base? And Spider-Man trying on his friend's black suit? Things are getting weird out there, folks. I mean, I know there's a lot of excitement about SM's black is the new black look, and I mean, it is fire and all, but isn't it just a tad moody for our friendly neighborhood so-and-so? No takers?
Goodness.
Just me? Okay, well, you know, you come to me for the real, so I'm just trying to deliver. Stay safe out there, y'all.
I'm confused about like how some of these people are seeing what's happening. Like, who saw Harry give me the black suit, right? Very odd. All right, Harry. See if we can find Dr. Connors for you.
You still got it? Let's see what this thing's made of.
Okay, I've overlaid the serum with an old sample of Connor's blood. If you can destroy the atoms blocking the lizard receptors, we can make an antidote, and then we're golden.
Like a goose.
Like a clever goose.
Okay, so I want to destroy
How's the
that
suit
one.
working out for you?
It's good. Great, even. Just takes some getting used to.
Yep. I'm gonna really put it through its paces when this is over.
Won't be long now.
Make this one and that one.
There. Huzzah?
Huzzah. Wait. Does the structure look unstable to you?
If we could beam a few electrons in there, it'd stabilize it, but it's not like we have a
Particle accelerator? That'd be like using a shotgun for a haircut.
Hell of a haircut.
What? So basically you're just gonna blow your brains out?
The text said it needs repair, but maybe it's okay. Okay. No black holes, no black holes, no black holes. Huh. Pressure change popped an intersection out of alignment. There's no way to fix it without going inside.
Spider-Bot time.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing?
The suit will protect me, right?
Peter, I don't know about this.
Relax and be a good proton.
Ah, stay positive.
Stay positive.
It is funny though seeing how Harry was the super confident one before,
Accelerator like.
Amazing.
and now it's Peter.
Gotta crawl in
He's
this
got
when
the
you get the suit back.
Oh, yeah, it's at the top of my list.
What's gonna happen when I realign it anyway?
If there aren't any other pressure problems, nothing. You can come right out.
And what mashing?
Harry!
It's powering up, but the beams are at it. Use the magnets to stabilize it.
How?
Just find the sweet spot.
Particle accelerators do not have sweet spots! There, good?
There's one more set of magnets ahead. If you can't stabilize the beam, it'll destroy the serum.
I got it. Do not wipe my library cards. Next.
Okay.
You did it, Pete! We're home free! Come on out!
What is that?
Probably a static discharge. Means the accelerator's working. Clever frickin' goose.
Yeah, this is terrifying. I can barely see anything right now. Got anything coming for me?
Is it working?
Lizard antidote, here we come. So the suit's got some sensitive ears.
Apparently. What happened?
More static discharges. The accelerator's still running though. The serum's okay.
Fire.
You get that side, I'll get this side.
Got it! Can't web that fire fast enough. There's gotta be something else I can use.
I don't know how that worked, but okay.
Good, good.
The static discharges must have fried our fire suppression sensors. I'll try to trigger them manually.
Is the antidote still getting made?
Should be. But if the fires damage the accelerator, we'll lose it.
Oh,
Stop with the spreading already!
fortunately we're not going to be that lucky, are we?
Break the laws of thermodynamics.
Nope.
Easy. Everything down here's clear. I just need to help out upstairs. Another fire's out. How you doing, Harry?
I'm bypassing every safety lock known to man. Living life on the edge. But I was thinking, there's always one thing that goes wrong with any big undertaking. This was our one.
Okay.
Not for long!
That's the last of them. It worked!
So you'll power it down, I'll grab the antidote, find Dr. Connors?
Not so fast. There are 67 shutdown steps.
Of course
If we
there
take it
are.
out before then, we'll lose the antidote.
Oof. Sounds like it's gonna be a while. You hungry? I could go get a pizza. Shut it down and get the antidote. I'll handle them. No Craven? No, we had a thing going! You're not his only thing! Lee! Tell me where he is! Could you not, please? I'd like to keep my fight parties small. Oops, my...
Thought Craven was only going after super. Why are they here?
They must have tracked me after I stole the serum. Sorry, Harry.
Why are you apologizing? I'm not worried. You got the suit. Kick their asses.
What step are you on now, Harry?
Diverting the beam into the auxiliary tunnel. What's new with you?
Well, I just got an extension on my student loans. Real excited about that.
We're making good progress. Only 30 steps left until the antidote's ready.
Great, because I don't think these guys are gonna stop coming.
You got this, buddy.
Out of the way!
Would you put that thing down?
Coming down!
Ah, how many more of these guys?
It's almost powered down.
I'll finish it and grab the antidote. You need to get out
I
of here.
can't leave. I'm the only one who...
Watch out!
Quickly! Cover the exit! Tell Craven we have the spider!
Craven's gonna have fun with you.
Harry!
Looks like we got a new move.
You want me? Come and get me!
What the hell was that?
I don't know! I was just so... in the suit! You okay?
I think so. I'm going to the breaker room. I can do the next steps there. You okay?
Yeah! I feel amazing! Let's do this! Come on! Craven was smart to stay home! Is that all the hunters you have? Really?
And he's down. Okay. Oh, another big guy.
I didn't know there were bears in these woods. Okay, before we get down to business, there's something I have to tell you.
fresh out of honey.
Come on. I thought it was funny.
I thought it was funny too, Peter. I laughed.
You know, all this damage wouldn't take long to fix. Maybe we'd even keep some of it as a patch of honor. Oh, crap. Those arrows must have ruptured the accelerator's shielding. The beam's scraping the tunnel.
Can you still shut it down? What about the antidote?
Still being made, but time to start crossing fingers.
Oh. Oh.
Must be hurting.
All right. Okay.
No one can parry him.
Keep hitting him.
You sure that axe is big enough?
Okay. All right, I'm definitely not. I don't know. I'm not figuring this out as much as I'd like to be.
I have to say I'm not impressed. You're not even the 10th biggest guy I've ever fought.
There we go. Yeah, problem is they're not introducing guys that can only be parried. I'm definitely not that good at parrying, unfortunately.
Terrific. Oh no.
Oh crap.
Oh, yes?
I think this place is probably about to explode. I've seen the Flash. I know what happens when a particle accelerator explodes.
They just keep coming and destroying everything.
Don't worry about that. You need to get out.
No, there's just a few steps left. We can still finish the antidote. I know we can.
Hunters! You all should have ran when you had the chance! So you like smashing things? How about I smash your face? You're gonna regret ever coming here! Are you hearing this, Harry? How much longer?
I know. I'm on the last 2 steps.
Harry! This place is coming down! We need to leave!
No! Hold! I'm so close!
Harry!
Just give me a second.
Yeah, Harry, I think it's time to go, bud.
Let's go!
you hurt?
I'm fine. We both are. But the Foundation...
I don't care about that right now. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Get in there and see what you can save. I want a detailed report of the damage.
It's interesting to see
Dad's
Norman
right. The Foundation doesn't matter.
more concerned with his son than...
What? This was our dream. And it still is. But right now we have to focus on finding Dr. Connors and getting you healthy again. I got this.
Yeah, Peter, you might want to roll down your sleeves and cover up those web shooters.
Hey, you've reached Pete. It's good enough. Leave a message. Where the hell are you, Pete? Hey, Genki.
Hey, dude. One of the friends got its wires all crossed with an old Hunter transmission. Figured you might want to look into it. Maybe it'll lead to Lee. Sending you the source coordinates.
Really appreciate it, man.
No problem. Everything good? Haley and I are a little worried.
It's okay. I just need everything to get back to normal first. I'll make it up to her, though. But for missing her exhibit.
Okay, dude. Hope the lead pans out.
Who's this?
Oh.
Time to take down the boss of this operation and find the rest of those museum pieces.
Friends of the Danicast, I woke up today with one question on my mind. What the hell happened at the Emily May Foundation last night? 1 minute we're talking philanthropy and using the means of production for good, and the next we're looking at a war zone. And yeah, listen, clearly those hunters were involved. Clearly they're the baddies here. But y'all saw the same footage of Spider-Man I did, yeah? The way that new black suit moves, how vicious it is. Call me a worrywart if you want, but something ain't right. Times like these, take care of the little things. 64 ounces of water, every day. See you soon, folks.
Again, how does this footage get out into the public like that? It's just very interesting that they seem to know a lot about what's going on. And that footage should show Peter and Harry running out of the building.
Photo series just on New York's music, its impact, the communities it built, its outright brilliance. It's hard to encapsulate in one photo, but this isn't bad.
Thanks, Robbie. Appreciate the compliment. Look at this Prowler
Uncle
stash.
Aaron stashed in tech near the stadium? That pipe should reveal the stash.
Yank it.
A generator.
And we will power the generator.
Must be supplying power to something.
Which will lead where? Down. To another generator. And then we'll power this.
Whoa. Looks like some trouble with the current. My webs can conduct that electricity easy. Must be another short in the cable somewhere.
And is that it? Nope. Another one. There we go.
That opened the stash.
I like the fact too that they're all different. Like, it had similar elements in all of them, but there's been something new with each Prowler stash that we get. I love this.
You found my stash by the stadium. Now that one's my favorite.
How come?
Let's just say I had a New York City that no one else knew about. I used to tap into the stadium's mainframe and watch the games through my Prowler mask.
What? No way.
It was like sitting courtside for $3.99.
Maybe we can hold on to this Prowler discount. You know, at least during the season.
No can do, Miles. Gotta get our nosebleeds like everyone else.
But the tortures are finally good again.
Alright, so I found this spider that was way up in the air over here. Seems like the only way to get to it is to launch myself and fly from a tall building, so there it is.
I can check you out.
Vulture spider bot. Well, that explains why it's so high up. Got another spider bot here. Whose is this?
Keeping it simple.
Dusk
I
spider
can
bot.
respect that.
Yeah, the fact that there was a Mr. Negative spider bot, there's been quite a few that are not across the Spider-Verse related, so I'm guessing my theory about that's incorrect. Oh, looks like we got another blind here. Alright, I managed to come into this one without being spotted. So,
Looks like Pete was right. This is definitely a hunter blind. Maybe I can find out if there's a base nearby too.
How did Craven find you?
He didn't. I came across the remains of one of his hunts in Siberia. I thought, whoever did this is a terrible. What did he do? Of course, I had to prove it.
Where was your hunt?
Kashmir.
Better not wake up.
changed to danger right as I was about to take him down. I was concerned.
What the? I heard something.
You look tired. Ooh, got him.
Something is kind of funny to me that all these people start disappearing. Whoop! Don't see me. All these guys start disappearing. Start looking around, and they're just like, no question of like, hey, wait, where'd those two guys up there go?
Oh, I gotcha.
All right, and just a few down here. We're looking golden.
And don't let the bed look back.
Another noise.
I'd hate to be you.
Activity near me. Stand by.
Come back over. Wait, who would see if I picked them up? That's confusing. There we go.
Bad day to be a bad guy.
What is that?
It's nothing. Now glitch out.
Sweet. Now let's see what else is here.
Oh god. Okay.
Maybe you've got something to tell me.
I wonder if this is the last one? No, I think this is.
Base. What are they up to?
I think this is a new base.
Oh, snap. Better take out that relay if I don't want reinforcements coming. There's also 2 more blind signals around here.
Okay.
Gonna have to keep hitting the blinds until I find out where the base is.
Yeah! Flip, flip, baby! Flip it up! Flip it for real!
What on earth am I looking at? Robbie, are you sure you want a picture of this?
That'll definitely work.
Well, well, well! Spider-Man's a shutterbug!
Click, click! Flip, flip!
Oh my god.
Yeah. Some things in New York you just can't explain. And that's what's great about it.
That's what's great about New York.
The spotter
Ah! Goodness, it wouldn't let me.
You're done, hunters!
Right now!
Who else we got? Over here? Okay.
Smooth sailing from here. Just gotta snatch some intel. I bet you have exactly what I'm looking for. What else they have in this base?
And one more.
Supply room with RPGs?
Oh,
don't need that in my life. Better web that up.
Good call.
2 blinds down. Hopefully the last one tells me where the base is.
Alright, another spider bot here. Here you are.
You know how to rock a scarf.
Anya Corazon? Don't know who that is. Okay, so here's the last blind. This area.
Watch my back! Jeez, these guys are uptight. Guess they know about the other 2 blinds.
Alright. Who's watching this guy that I can't get to him?
And that we don't need any reinforcements.
Yes, perfect. Strength in numbers is such a lazy maneuver. We could all do with less.
And you don't prove
Alright, they cannot see him through that box anymore. Thank you.
Do not be deterred. Where'd you go?
Nowhere. Oh.
Boom. That's the last blind.
And it looks like he decapitated him.
Gotta get in there and...
Okay. This last one's gonna show where it is.
Hunter's about to find out there's a new Shogun in town. Oh! It's the abandoned school that my mom keeps trying to get repaired. That's their base? Someone has to let them know school's out of session. For good.
Okay. So I think what I'll do, I'll go ahead and finish up this music quest, and then we'll go take on that base and probably call it a wrap. It was up here somewhere.
No one here yet. I'll just hang for a bit until the party starts.
You were supposed to pay us on our last delivery.
You'll get paid when I get everything. Where is it?
Where is what?
Lewis said you were bringing the saxophone.
Lewis said.
I'm so shocked
Lewis
it's
got
this
picked up
guy.
by the cops. He don't got no saxophone.
You set this meeting up!
No, we didn't. Now where's our money?
Where is the saxophone?
The voice does not match the big guy.
Aaron? The big donor from the museum?
Oh, shocking.
Better bust up this party and have a talk with him. I should get the whole bunch wrapped up before they hurt someone.
We're fed up with you not paying us.
We don't work for free.
I think maybe we need to show you how we feel. With our fists.
Yeah, hang on now.
We should have never trusted you in the first place.
What are you even doing here?
If you're not gonna pay us, we're gonna steal that stuff back.
Okay, let's talk about it.
We're not talkers, we're doers.
It's our turn to run this show.
So you're gonna actually beat him up? Because that's what I'm waiting for.
Take a step back.
No? Okay.
What's he doing here? Here's Leon with the big gun!
They're still on the way! Spider-Man, help me! I was just trying to get the stolen things back to the museum.
That's not true!
I can explain. That's gonna have to be a longer conversation.
Got him right here!
Spider-Man, look out!
And down. Alright. Let's talk about what an asshole you are.
That seems to be all of them. Let's get to the bottom of this with Darren.
Oh, thank you, Spider-Man. I assure you, there's a very reasonable explanation.
Yeah, sure.
That seems extremely dubious. Wait till Councilwoman Morales hears you were involved in this.
Leon's here! Time to exterminate a spider.
Darren, stay back.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. It's like my circle button isn't working or something. Feels like there's a delay.
Fight me, hero!
Anyways. Darren got away, I'm guessing?
Darren? Are you kidding me? He was right here. I still have his number. Sounds like he's close.
There he is.
Bad guys on Darren's tail. Can't blame them. They want their money.
Who is this? Is this Lewis?
Darren, stop the car!
Spider-Man? Can you at least stop these guys chasing me?
You weren't trying to retrieve those things. You were the one behind the robbery in the first place.
I care about these objects.
You pretended to care, and then stole from the museum. It's this community's history.
It's my family's history. I don't expect you to understand.
I don't think I'm the one who doesn't understand. Let's get these other bad guys out the way first. Gotta stop this and put all these guys behind bars. Including Darren. Police are on their way. Gotta catch up to Darren.
Are you still there? Look, my father was one of the most successful music producers ever. He produced half the artists in that museum.
Good for him. Now stop the car and tell me where the rest of the pieces are.
Goodness, he's driving so erratically. Oh my goodness, Miles.
Not today, Darren. Glad I remember which one was the brake. Should probably get my license one of these days. Just so I get this right. All that talk of supporting the museum, all Angela's time you wasted asking about operations and security, all lies. So you can learn how to steal the collection.
But my family...
No. I'm sure you do care about this music. But those things don't belong to you. They belong to this community.
Let's go, sir. You're under arrest.
This event would not have been possible without our wonderful curator, Angela, and this entire community. The way we pulled together to recover the stolen items is nothing less than amazing.
Okay.
Thanks to every one of you for saving me.
And thank you, Rio Morales, our city councilperson, who championed this.
Yeah, those are some funk beats. Gotta study up on this guy.
Okay.
I think Abuela had a book about her. Gotta take a look when I get home. Hope I can say I accomplished that much someday.
Miles, isn't this place awesome? I'm embarrassed to say I've never been here before, but after hearing about the robbery, I thought I'd better come check it out. From what I heard, that guy convinced himself all this stuff rightfully belonged to him.
Crazy what some people can convince themselves is true.
We were hoping you'd be here. Oh, wow. Your mom is something else.
That she is.
Can you believe that guy pretended to be a donor and then robbed the place?
Thank God he didn't get away with it.
I agree. This stuff needs to be here. Not in some guy's penthouse where he's the only one who could see it. It's so cool how other people have been able to do music and save the world stuff.
Spider-Cat.
Hey, Miles! I figured I'd better come see that saxophone in its rightful place.
It was your tip that helped with the saxophone recovery.
Oh, not really. It was all ours, Spider-Man. The guy, not the cat.
Well, it was a community effort. Give your Spider-Man some ear scritches for me.
I will.
Something great about the bunch of older dudes just kind of like, oh yeah, feeling the rhythm. It's great.
I should finish looking around before I go talk to Ma and head out.
Alright, I looked around.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. Angela told me the museum has a record number of new memberships.
Seriously?
They're gonna be okay.
Couldn't have done it without you, Ma.
Now, hear me out. What if we really teamed up on the next one? I can get my own suit.
Ma!
Maybe. Algo con brillo.
Ma, stop. Stop. Stop it. Get out of here. Dance with me. Show me how to salsa.
That was adorable. Hard bop. And the city sound suit. Okay, let's check this one out. Oh yes, absolutely. Let's craft these styles real quick. Absolutely, I'm wearing this. Are you kidding me? Alright, the yellow and the green is the only one for me that's just eh. The rest of these all look pretty good. I think I'm gonna keep it with the red and black though, just to keep things normal. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I was about to take down this base looking fly. That was definitely not a pun, considering I was just flying, by the way.
Ready to enroll for classes at Hunter High?
Gonna take them to school. The School of Hard Knocks.
Oof. That's bad, Miles.
Sorry. It was part of my spider training.
At least the blind info paid off. They're upgrading all their vehicle weaponry here.
Not on my block, they're not. Sweet dreams.
Am I able to deal with this without being spotted?
2 more turrets left. Find the server panel and take out those turrets.
Go.
Big guy's down. How do I get inside there? I wonder.
This is for the best.
What's all that then?
Okay.
No more hunters in this area.
No problem.
But the base isn't clear yet. Only 1 more turret to go.
On your feet.
Are you serious, Miles? Get. Good lord.
Am I going mad?
Maybe.
I need backup.
Go to sleep.
Where'd I go?
To sleep.
Okay. I asked the question earlier, like, why don't they react whenever somebody disappears? That guy did. So, they did program it in occasionally.
Sucks to be you.
Sweet. Now to disable this. No help for you guys.
No more reinforcements. Hunters are about to feel like their friends are ghosting them.
And nobody reacted to that.
Juro que houve alguma coisa.
Sleepy time.
He's got you right.
That's all the hunters in here. But there are still more in the base.
Oh.
Je l'ai entendu aussi.
Alright, so it looks like there's three more out
I will
here.
take this one.
Heard that. Show yourself. Muss ich mir eingebildet haben.
Almost there. That base data you got from the blinds shows another room here. Maybe it's got some intel about the hunters we can use?
Okay. What? Am I not... Miles? What the heck? Oh, I guess maybe because the turrets are there in case I get spotted. So maybe because I wasn't spotted, I didn't have to get the turrets sabotaged.
Let's see what... Oh, there's an encrypted file.
Sasha, give up this obsession. Come home to me while we still have time left.
Our time is over, my love.
And your children? They will draw blood for control of our empire.
The Cubs must earn their place, like anyone else.
They will see me as an obstacle.
Then you must strike first.
Jeez.
Craven's family? They sound...
Lovely.
Could be trouble down the line.
We should take care of all their bases then, in case they show up.
Get another suit for doing that? Sweet.
Danicasters, you remember those recent thefts at the Harlem Cultural Center? Turns out, Darren Shipman was pulling the strings. That name sounds familiar. It's because he's a multi-millionaire with his name on everything, because his money is in everything. So, we have a special guest today to drop some knowledge on us about an exciting new opportunity for budding artists to share in the joys of responsible art. Please welcome renowned street artist and head of the Cooper Art Coalition, Haley Cooper.
Hi, Danica. I'm Genki Lee, Haley's interpreter. She's signing next to me. She says she's... concerned? Oh, excited to be here. I'm still learning.
Fantastic. Welcome, both of you. So, Haley, tell us all about your coalition.
Thanks, Danica. Thanks for interpreting, Genki. You're doing great. Aw, thanks.
Hey, focus, Genki.
I was born deaf. Sign language didn't come easy at first, so I drew my feelings. I communicated through art. Still do. So when I found a copy of one of my pieces up for sale, it felt like a piece of me was stolen with it. That's when I started the Cooper Art Coalition, a union that protects NYC artists of all
Where
mediums
is this
from
thing?
theft.
Is it up here?
That's brilliant. It's about time we had a force to fight underground theft like this. Can
No?
you tell us more about what the Coalition is doing to protect artists?
We look out for each other.
Oh, there we go.
Make sure we don't see copies where copies shouldn't be. And we have digital activists keeping an eye out for unauthorized online dealings. We're 63 artists strong and growing every day.
I love this. Awesome organization protecting awesome people. How can budding artists get in touch?
Through our website. Link is on the Danicast blog homepage. Send a picture or two of your pieces and your weight and... oh no, your name. And, we'll be in touch.
There you have it, folks. The Cooper Art Coalition. Any words of advice before we bid you adieu?
Yeah. Don't steal art. Not cool.
Can't argue with that, Haley.
Oh, that one was all me. Haley says if you do, the artists might haunt you in the afterlife.
I can't prove they won't. Later, Danikids.
Okay. I figured that'd be a fun thing to end it on. But first, before we call it a wrap for tonight, let's look at these new suits. So we've got the Into the Spider-Verse SB suit. Spider-Boy, I'm guessing. But yeah, that's great. I'm glad they have that one in there. The End suit. Oh my goodness. This one looks dark and ominous. 10th anniversary suit, very nice. Weird pink though. And then the Programmable Matter suit. Huh. I wonder what this is supposed to be. Not sure. And then for Peter, the upgraded classic suit. Looks like the only new one. Interesting. I wonder if this is supposed to be the one that the Tom Holland Spider-Man makes in Far From Home. It's been a while since I've seen Far From Home, so I'm not remembering what his suit looked like that he specifically made at the end of the movie. But alright, but we'll buy and craft 2 more suits each. The Scarlet Spider. Oh, again, something about the yellow on these suits just seems weird to me. I don't know why. This one, not really a fan of the green eyes. This one's fine. But yeah, I think the original is probably the best out of those. And then the Superior suit, it styles. That's pretty cool. I do like that blue and black. But again, there's like some weird, looks like gold lining. Don't understand. Gold to me just doesn't tend to mix well with Spider-Man for some reason. At least from my own opinion. This black and red though looks sick. It does seem to be colors suited more for Miles though. Like the way it's set up. And then we've got this one. That just looks weird. But obviously gonna stick with the black suit for now. For Miles, got the Shadow Spider suit and its styles. I think I might want to stick with this one for Miles for a little bit. See, this doesn't look too bad with the gold, but that's because it's white and gold. Something about that works. It doesn't look like Spider-Man to me, but I feel like those colors work better. This is coming from somebody who doesn't really understand color matching and all that. So don't take my word for it. It's just my own personal preference, which is probably weird compared to normal people. Don't really mind this. And then I think I actually like this one the best. I like the red underside of the cape. And then we've got Daft Punk Spider-Man. Yeah, the purple one looks the most Daft Punk to me. Not sure why. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna give him the red. I like that. Okay, suit tech. So let's upgrade damage so we can start catching up. So we've got abilities are slightly recharged on every 10th hit of a combo. That's pretty good. Successive air attacks increase in damage up to 50% extra. Ooh. Because I like to fight in the air, I'm actually going to go with that one. Alright, health. We got 20 more health. And then damage. 15% more damage. Okay. Gadgets. So concussion burst. When fired in stealth away from enemies, this device emits a sound that draws enemies to it. That's pretty cool. Great web shooters again. Increases focus gain from hitting enemies with web shooters. Okay. Another one for concussion burst. Max shot count by 1. Which I was running out of concussion burst quite frequently, so that's a good one to have. Every third web shot at a single enemy creates a small splash zone that adds webbing to nearby enemies. Okay. I like that. That's cool. And then some more skill points. So, okay, so if you hit L1 and circle a second time during a Venom Smash, it'll launch them into the air. I like that. That's cool. It increases the amount of chain lightning from 3 to 6. Pretty good. Hit Venom stunned enemies to slightly recharge abilities. Ooh, that's helpful. Mega Venom Blast gains a large radial flash of light that blinds human enemies outside of the... Ooh, interesting. Alright, the surge meter gains are increased, and Symbiote Blast causes a bigger reaction and does more damage. Also got Spider Rush webs up the first 3 targets it hits. I like that. Spider Shock now sends out an overload power surge that chains to additional enemies. It's pretty good too, but I don't think I'll be using these anytime soon. At least I don't think. I don't know when he is going to get the black suit off. I assume it's going to happen at some point. I wonder how they're going to handle that mechanic in this game. If it's going to be like a New Game Plus thing where when you come back to it, like you can turn into the black suit whenever you put it on. Because every game that has the black suit tends to do something different with it, so. Alright, I think I'm going to increase the surge meter gains. That's really useful, so whenever you use a full surge bar, the abilities recharge. That's nice. Alright, since I have 3 more, I think I'm going to do these 3 here. So, we've got tap triangle on impact of a swing kick to perform a follow-up attack that lifts the enemy higher into the air. Nice. Nice and fluid in the motions. Alright, hold triangle, press L2, R2 to slam the enemy into the ground. Okay, very useful. And resupplies 1 gadget shot after performing a finisher. Okay, well with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it for tonight. A lot of interesting stuff in this one. I really like where this story is going as far as showing Peter in the black suit, showing how it's affecting him and all of that. I think they're doing a really good job of showing that change. And obviously, I mean, a lot of it's coming from Yuri's performance. He really is just giving that little bit of grit to his voice whenever he starts to get a little bit more angry because of the suit. So I'm liking how they're showing it in this game and how Yuri's performance elevates that. It's something actually I didn't even talk about in the last episode, but his delivery whenever it seemed like he was dying, before he got the black suit. There's just so much about his performance in this game that is phenomenal, and again shows why he was nominated for Best Performance at the Game Awards. So it really is funny though, just listening to him in the Persona games, because you would never really be able to tell that he's such a good emoter in his voice, because with Yosuke and Persona 4, with the main character, and I played most of Persona 3 Portable, and even with Johnny in Final Fantasy 7, like he tends to come off as kind of he just screams a lot, almost like it sounds like he always just has an elevated pitch and volume with those characters. So it really is interesting to hear him be a lot more toned down in this game. Like he has those moments where he does get a little bit more higher volume and all of that, but there are so many moments where he does bring that performance down and tone it down to a point where it draws you in. Getting to hear him really get angry as Peter in this one, it's been a lot of fun. So, and as far as Miles is concerned, I hope we start to see a little bit more of where his path is going, because at the moment it does sort of feel like this game has been mostly Peter and Harry, the black suit, and Kraven. Like that's been a lot of the main story so far. Whereas Miles, he had that opening thing with Martin Lee, Alright, not now, crime. He had that opening thing with Martin Lee. He had the change in his abilities that's also being affected as well. But a lot of his story is just, it's kind of him figuring things out, which is fine. You know, from a, if I were watching a movie and he was the main character and that's what he was going through, I think it would be a pretty solid storytelling type of movie. But for a video game's sake, you want to have that connection, especially in a fighting video game. You want to have that connection where you see who the main bad guy is, you see who you're up against, and that's kind of the flow of the story. But for Miles right now, the only connection he has to the main bad guy with Kraven is the fact that Kraven kidnapped Martin Lee. That's about it. And even then, he's not really been involved in trying to track down Kraven for most of it. So, yeah, I feel like it's still a little disconnected. Essentially, I think I see what they're trying to do in disconnecting these stories and having Miles and Peter have their own separate stories, is they want to give them both their own dilemmas to go through. The problem with that is, though, is that they gave Peter a much more superhero-focused story and everything, whereas Miles feels a little more just everyday, everybody, every man type of story. And again, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just makes Miles' Spider-Man adventure feel a little less adventurous and action-based. And it's just, unfortunately, it's not really for me in that sense. So I do hope we start to see where Miles does have a bit more of a role to play in the story as Spider-Man, not just as Miles. I assume we'll get to that point at some juncture. My guess is that once things start to go wrong with the black suit, with the Venom symbiote, I feel like that's where we'll probably start to see Miles a bit more involved. Because at that point, somebody's going to need to be able to stop Peter if he does start to head down a dark path. And I do think that's something that would be very unique, because we've never really seen where somebody has to come in and stop Peter from going full dark. You know, it's always been he goes dark, he does something that's kind of shady, does something that's kind of, you know, oh, holy crap, Peter, like that's going too far. And then that's when he sort of wakes up and realizes, oh crap, this symbiote's affecting me. So this would be the first time where somebody who has the same abilities as him might be able to step in and try to stop him. So that's something that they might try to do. I'm not sure. But now I'm just sort of spitballing ideas. But yeah, so I think in the next one we'll do a couple of these main story quests with Miles. I do want to try to finish up Sandman's side quest story in the next one. So that's probably something I'll try to do as well. One final thing is I did notice, I'm going to do my best to fix it in editing because I did have this problem before, but I did notice that the quality of the video was messed up. It happens, I don't know why, it's very random when it happens, but for whatever reason, whether it's OBS doing it or whether it's my Elgato recording software that does it, the color gets really messed up and dark for whatever reason. So I had this issue before and I did manage to color correct it in editing a little bit to the point where it at least looked presentable. But it will probably look a bit different from the actual color of the game. So we'll see. Again, I'll try my best to fix it in editing and make it look good. But that's unfortunately one of the problems that's going to come from me being super inexperienced in all of this stuff. With all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out and lets me know that you guys are enjoying this. Again, I really do appreciate if all of you that are watching, if some of you have watched all the way to the end, I really appreciate your viewership because it lets me know that you guys are enjoying these videos and having a good time with them, because I am having a good time recording and I am having a good time getting them out there and sharing my experiences with other people. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to see out of this series, or maybe some games that you want to see in the future, please let me know. Also, check out the rest of my channel. I have a bunch of reviews, and also I have another game series that should be starting the week that I upload this. But with that, I hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you all next time. Peace out.